Good morning. Welcome to another video from the surf. Man, so far on this trip, 4 sharks, 3 bonnet heads, and 4 to 5 foot sandy, and 2 whiting. And we had to go to a bay to catch the whiting, so it's still slow where I'm at. The water temperature's still in the low 60s. We would expect pompano to turn on at about 70-degree water temperature, and historically, and that hasn't happened here yet. Maybe it's happened near Pensacola, but not here. And the whiting bite, though, ought to be good now. So the goal today in the surf here, since it's just colder and no one's doing much, is whiting and for shark bait and to eat, and maybe a lucky bull red. You could get a flounder, something like that, but since it's not warm enough for pompano, we're not really in the hunt for pompano. But the bonnet head sharks, probably what's going to happen. That's just been what's been biting shrimp on a pompano rig. But I've used sand fleas. I haven't used ghost shrimp yet. I probably should. I've never done the whole pump system for ghost shrimp, but I know that's a very popular way to surf fish. Sand fleas haven't done anything either, which is shocking because that's a phenomenal bait too. So fish bites, fish gum, frozen shrimp is all I got today. Maybe some sand fleas, but it's what I love coming. What I love about coming here. I didn't know you could pump the surf for ghost shrimp. That's new to me, so that's going to have something I research. Being from Kansas City, Colorado, something I research for future trips. But even if bonnies are the only thing to play the game today, it's still fish and still fun. So, but yeah, I did try a different spot. I know that you got to move and find them sometimes, but there's whiting is the only thing that's being caught here, and even that's been really, really slow. So this ought to be fun. Hoping for just whatever bites, and whiting's kind of the goal, and see what else happens. But bonnies are very likely from what we've seen so far this month. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. That's a hit. That's a hit. Right off the bat. Yeah. Oh, I gotta adjust my drag. Literally forgot to adjust my drag. This feels like a decent fish right off the bat. Hoping it's not a bonnet head shark. Oh, I gotta keep out of these rocks. Adjust my drag again. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Stay out of those rocks. Stay out of those rocks. I got a little jetty over here, but this gets us on the board right away. He should be pinned, even though I screwed up and I didn't have my drag set right. Hoping it's either it's another bonnie. That's okay, still fun, it's a fish. So these are the bonnet head sharks that I keep catching. But we're on the board early. We'll let them tire. I know you can keep these, some of you guys eat these, but I'm not messing with it. Comment below, do you have to bleed these out? Do you have to bleed these out like other sharks? I'm not messing with eating this guy. I know he's a keeper. I could keep it, but I'm not gonna mess with it. I'll give you a look at him, but I've already caught a number of these guys. But that's yet another bonnet head shark, and they're cool, but we're gonna put them back. I will say that these guys have been just choking it and committing. Look at that. They just been, they've been on every time. I've never even lost one. This guy just choked it. That's the furthest down I've had one take it. Come on, buddy. Actually, he's got little teeth. These guys are they're cool. Sorry, buddy. I'm actually trying to save you. That's a hurting individual, but I think I got him fast enough to save him. There you go, buddy. All right. Not what we're after, but on the board. Really kind of funny. It's so tempting to fish off the beach house, but I just wanted to try a different spot. So I had the family drive me down the road about 5 miles, and then lo and behold, it's another bonnie. So But that's all right. I mean, they commit and they stay on and they fight hard and play the game. So if it was the first Bonnie I've ever caught, I would be ecstatic, but that's all we're catching. So it's still fun, but you know, we're hoping for something else. Family's doing a short hike in the area, and then, you know, I'm gonna have them pick me up later. But definitely the first time fishing the surf, we're just right off the bat got bit, so we'll take that. But yeah, targeting whiting, we're gonna keep whiting of any size. I mean, that's an unregulated species. I can keep 100 of them. So we'll use them for shark bait. We'll use them for dinner. We'll cook them up. If they're big enough, like I say, 10 to 12 inches is where they're kind of big enough to get the meat off them for whiting. Definitely the kind of waves and surf where I could launch the kayak, since I don't have a drone, and launch the kayak and drop shark bait, but just didn't feel it today. It's a lot of work. I'll probably do it tomorrow. So definitely super fun to, I'm 1 for 2 so far, for the record. I'm 1 for 2 dropping bait via kayak. We got that 4 to 5 foot sandbar from that other video. That was really fun to show you guys. But 1 for 2. I was skunked the other day and didn't make a video. So yeah, maybe do that tomorrow, and hopefully good action so far here, even though it was a Bonnie, and hopefully we get some more species here. Show you my setup today. All very simple. All 3 small spinning gear outfits with the sand rod holders and pompano rigs with the floats and a weight, the double hook with shrimp and fish bites. And we got this setup right here. This is the one that has 15-pound braided line. This one is set up with 15-pound monofilament. And this one has 15-pound monofilament. So use fluorocarbon a lot, use braided line a lot, but very simple setup. Not shark fishing today, although we already have 1 bonnethead shark. They've just been taking shrimp off the pompano rig better than anything so far this month, but that should change. I'm almost positive we'll eventually show you pompano on this trip, and hopefully a redfish, but we've got to find them, and they got to warm up and start hitting. Another hit. Come on, fish. Be there. Let it be something cool. Yeah, he's on. And oh boy. I got the bonnethead shark honey hole. That's the, let it be something different. Let it be something different. It's fighting like a Bonnie. Oh, let's go. We got a whiting. Normally, I don't get this excited about whiting, but it's my first whiting out of the surf this year. Oh, no, it's not. It's a catfish. Oh, that's okay, though. Still cool. First catfish. All right. I don't mess with catfish, so we'll throw them back. Still cool, though. Another fish. I should say another species, but oh, I sure thought I had a whiting, but that was a whiskered catfish. And I don't mess with these guys. Holding them or eating them, so he's going back. See you, pal. Okay, back at the house, and you know, a couple fish in 3 hours, not terrible. I mean, that panorama shot, there was 9 poles right there, and nobody did anything for 2 hours. So those 2 fish right off the bat is just all that's happening, and it remains slow here. So still need that water to warm up to 70 for pompano. The whiting bite is just oddly slow. It's like they're still paralyzed from the snowstorm, even though I know in other parts of the Panhandle you guys are tearing them up. But multi-species day, technically, just not what we're after with the bonnethead shark and a catfish. But hopefully going to drop some shark bait via kayak soon, because that's worked. And I guess continue to hit the bay for the whiting like we did on the last video, caught a couple whiting out of the bay. So keep mixing it up until the surf fishing turns on. And, you know, maybe move away from frozen shrimp and try to get ghost shrimp and sand fleas going. Since frozen shrimp and fish bites and fish gum are just not doing it for now. But it will pick up, and we'll probably be here when it does pick up, and that's going to be fun. And then we'll actually get to use this fish cleaning station right here, spin the goal. Only 2 small whiting have been cleaned here so far that you guys saw, and that's it. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.